Hey guys, so this video is in black and white because my bags are ridiculous this week. Just ridiculous. Teething baby, lots of work, but all good things, She's gonna have more teeth. She's gonna be able to eat more on her own, I guess. Gotta look at the bright side. Anyway, I just wanted to come in and do a quick video about how to get out of your own way. This happens to me, or well, it does happen to me sometimes, but I kind of just like, no, it's happening, don't do that. When I first started as a Beachbody coach, there was so much information everywhere, just on YouTube, on Pinterest, um, on the internet, just in general, plus all of the training that our team puts together, which is an amazing training. You need to do it, like every single step. But I know that sometimes too much information is too much to process and you get overwhelmed. And for me, I've always been a hoarder of notes and ideas and what am I doing next and everything just. So for me, my idea of how do I get out of my own way? How do I know what I'm gonna do every day and not feel like, did I do enough? Um, am I missing something? Every single time I have like a 5 minute period where I'm like, what am I doing right now? I feel like I'm forgetting something. But it's just because I've figured out, a better system. So now I have a little bit of downtime. Doesn't exist. But this will help you, especially if you're not as busy at your day job as I am. I literally cannot do a thing at my day job. So this is called the Uncalendar. I don't know if you could see that. This is actually a very bright red, but anyway, this is what it looks like. Let me go to a clean page. So this is what it looks like. Basically, over here it says what needs to be done this week. So let's say you have to do something this week. It cannot go past Sunday. You put it up here so that you make sure it gets in one of these days. I have, the different color highlighting that this page has. I've already kind of figured out a way that I like to use it. So for me, I like to do my workout in the morning, so I try to get that in first. I make that the very first line. What workout am I doing? The second line will be if there's any pending calls or if there's anything pending that I need to get to early in the day, I'll make sure to write that down. And then just the regular, what I have to do, if there's anybody I need to call or anybody I need to message. And then towards the bottom, I make sure that I have our schedule as far as team calls, webinars, etc. Um, by now, you'll know that every Monday we have a team call. There's also the National Wake Up Call on Mondays. And then um, our call for my personally sponsored coaches is every Thursday. So, how to get out of your own way? Well, you make a list. You say, okay, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to focus on, and I'm not going to do anything else aside from that. You have to set it up that way. Otherwise, you're going to be grabbing and pulling like, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this. And as much as I would love to see you just take everything and run with it, it's not doable. You're going to feel overwhelmed and you're not going to want to do anything. Don't you see how, like, sometimes if you need to clean your house, you go into each room and you're like, oh my God, so much to do, oh my God, so much to do, and you don't do a thing? It's the same idea. Take it one room at a time. Take it one thing at a time. So, for example, if you're starting off and you haven't invited to a challenge group yet, well, then do some research on a challenge group. What does it take? What do you need to do? What do you have to do? And if you have any questions, of course, I am here to answer all of your questions. I would be more than happy to have you in my challenge group. You basically learn from there anyway, or most likely at least. Um, so from there, okay, I want to do a challenge group. What is a challenge group? What do I need to do? How do I invite people to this challenge group? Can I get a script for this? Next stop, how do I get people to, finish or follow through with placing their order? How to close the deal? Because as many people as you invite, if you're not closing deals, you're not doing anything. I'd love to sit here and say, just invite and people will come. Sometimes. Sometimes the person is absolutely ready. They will not ask a lot of questions. They'll just say, you know what, I need to try something. Let's do it. But a lot of people, like me, I was one of those, ask a million questions, ask you why, ask you where, ask you when, ask you how, and of course the how much. So make sure that you add value to what it is that you do for people, because the Shakeology is just an actual item. So as much as we know it's valuable, for someone else it's just a bag of powder at the end of the day. So the DVDs, just a bunch of CDs that they can probably, download it online. So what you do, the actual care and the actual service that you provide as a coach, the fact that you are looking out for their best interest and that you're going to be there motivating them and supporting them every single day, that is what you have to sell. It's yourself. So if you have any questions on how to get out of your own way, let me know, because I was always in my way. And I'm not ashamed to say it, because now I figured it out. Can't do it all. We are not superhumans. Unless you're a woman, then you kind of are. But seriously, guys, we're not superhuman. We can only do so much. Our brain can only handle so much. So, sorry about the train. Let's let it pass. So, your task will be make a to-do list, then make a smaller to-do list, then make an even smaller to-do list. If you don't already know about Chalene Johnson's 30-day push, I highly recommend it. It really helped me figure out the best way to kind of manage my to-do list and everything I have to get done. So I truly recommend it. You can find that at 30daypush.com. Um, and again, if you have any questions, just message me. I'm here to help you. And, there's no I in team. We are a team. Let's get it together, guys. Bye.